One more thing. He's an amazing drummer. Do you know that?
No,
I do know that. I saw, I saw a video.
Dad drummer.
What's a dad drummer?
A dad drummer means, you can play cover songs and stuff like that. But no, you used to see some of these the kids today.
I have to tell you, I saw a video that
With the
Caroline
rock and
showed
roll.
me
The
that
kids today with the
Jeremy
rock and
is a
roll.
huge fan of his, and he put up this video.
Jeremy made a fan. This guy that works for me put up a video. Show him the video.
And it has like over 100,000 views. What is it?
Is that you?
That's him.
Rocking it.
Okay, you gotta stop.
Stop it.
All right. So what I was, dude, the internet is amazing. So what I was doing was I was talking about the drummer in.
Beatles?
No. I just that's called
Metallica?
Meshuggah.
Meshuggah.
So that song is called Bleed. It's about a brain hemorrhage, and I was just talking about.
I love that a heavy metal band called themselves Meshuggah. For those that don't know, that's a very Yiddish, crazy. It's crazy in Yiddish, which is crazy in itself. That takes away the edge of, for me, of a metal band. But go ahead.
So there was just something where it was like, it was an, I don't know much about drums, but it's like they play like 2 time signatures against each other, 3 against 4, whatever the hell he's playing. He was playing 4 on top, and underneath he was playing a different time signature with his feet that the band was locked into, but the crowd was locked into what he was doing with his hands. It was the sickest thing I had ever seen, and it still grooved, and people could still intellectually wrap their head around it because he had that 4/4 pulse on top. And then
might as well be talking aviation to me.
And then the singer was singing in 4. It was amazing.
I don't
and
know
what was this was so cool was I went to that show. Dave Elich, amazing drummer, incredible drum teacher, and he's going, dude, you got to see these guys. You got to see this guy. And Thomas Hockey, I always say his last name wrong, is the drummer. So I went down there, and like every drummer that I loved was at that show. Because it was like watching like Dave Attell comes to town and we all want to go see Dave Attell. This is the drumming version of it. So they were all there. And I remember at one point something crazy happened in a song. And Danny Carey was there from Tool. He's one of my favorite drummers. And he's like super tall, right?
Right.
And something crazy happened where it was, they lopped up an 8th note here. Something happened. You thought the whole thing was going to tumble on itself. And they came out on one. And it was amazing. And right as it happened, I was like, what the fuck? And I just happened to look over at him, this giant guy. And I just saw him just go, fuck, like that. I was just like, wow, they just blew Danny Carey's mind. That is so cool that I just saw that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So anyway,
But I'm sure that
you led me down that road.
No, but it's okay. I'm sure in the drumming world it means something. I don't know a
It
lot.
was fun to
Does
see a
Jeremy
guy,
Pardon me?
as
Play
good
drums.
as Danny Carey, geeking out about another drummer. You just see like, okay, so
I
this,
find drumming fascinating.
Yeah.
My son could drum. Jeremy,
there you go. Well, he probably enjoyed the story.
he did.
I wish his microphone
I know the
was
only
on.
drummer I really know. He has a microphone.
His microphone's on.
Do you understand the story, Jeremy or Alex?
Oh yeah. I know everything you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a good. So then
I
the
don't
people.
understand it
It
all.
doesn't matter. We have an audience. It's not only about us. It's the people are going. You got to hear. We talked about aviation. We talked about losing an 8th or whatever it was.
Dropping an 8th note.
Dropping an 8th note. I know nothing about music, and yet I'm a judge.
I don't either.
Yeah, you do. Did you want it? Is that what you wanted to do? Did you want to be a rock?
I knew I
star?
did. I knew I wanted to have a fun job, but I knew one of the things that I was blessed with was I always knew that if I didn't have it, I knew early. I knew if I sucked at something, and I remember with like drums, it was playing and everything. I had a basic level understanding and talent for it, but then I just would go to these music stores and I would see some 8-year-old kid and I would see that he had the gift, and I just knew. I was just like, this is not my calling. Same way like I got into construction. I tried to do that. It's like I like pickup trucks, I like breaking balls. Maybe I can do construction. I just didn't. I'm smart enough that if you tell me what to do, but like I didn't have a gift for it. So comedy was the only thing. I remember the first night I walked in.
When you started in like the 90s, right?
92. It wasn't the first night because the first night was a contest. So it was just, the first open mic show I went to was a comedy club, Stitches. I don't know if you ever played it in Boston.
Yeah, I did.
It does not exist anymore. So I remember walking in there, and as nervous as I was, I felt at home where I'd finally found the people that were the same kind of weird I was.